Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got another episode where I'm actually playing the good guy for once, even though in this intro we're killing a mech that clearly is an adult, but don't mention it. No, but I've been playing the Spino quite a lot more recently, and I've also met some people that have been teaching me some tips and tricks to get better on the Spino, and whilst practicing those things, this whole sequence of events happened. First, of course, obviously, as you've probably seen already, we're in Hunter's Thicket. Um, I saw this Suko and wanted to test out my aquatic combat skills on it, but of course, with the knockback tails and stuff, it makes it quite hard to tail ride something nowadays. But I actually caught one of the pikes there by accident, but I wasn't hungry, so just let him go. I'll just let you guys watch this Suko fight, and I'll catch you when we're a little bit further into it. And while you do, please like and subscribe. Our new goal is 300 subs by the end of February, probably. I think we're gonna hit it before that, but you know, don't wanna be too ambitious. But the goal, of course, was 200 by the end of the year, and I'm recording this on the 11th of December, and we're already at like 224, so we've already easily crushed that goal. So really appreciate all the support, and let's get back into the video. going back into the water was probably the biggest mistake this Suko could have made, as I quickly followed it in there and was able to land about 3 or 4 solid bites right on his back, and as you can see, the damage was starting to add up. I don't look very healthy either, but I've already done a lot of test fighting with my friends and stuff, so that's why I'm so completely scarred over with my Spino. But anyway, the Suko tried outrunning me for a bit, but then actually turned to face me, which was once again another mistake that he shouldn't have done, and he actually tried to fight me, and I actually ended up getting him to such low health that he was one tap away from death, and that's when he decided to run again. But still, he was feeling like he could win this fight and wouldn't fully disengage, so we couldn't let him go just yet. As you can see, when he got super low, he once again just ran away, but he wasn't ready to give up just yet, so he pretty much came back instantly, even though he was still on very low health, which wasn't really the smartest move probably, because as you can see, we're not even that much further and he's already back trying to attack me. I will say the reason why all my stomps are so delayed is because the animation in the replay camera for at least the stomp and the tail attack and stuff is massively delayed, but you know, that's still better than not having any animations at all, so we'll just have to work with it. But once again, Suko is still very low, and he kind of went away again, so I just sat down right in front of him to annoy him a little bit, and also catch my stam. This is where we got a first glimpse of the tiny Rex that we're going to be protecting. He's right down there on the island in Snake Gully. The Suko used that opportunity to sneak up behind me, and actually I believe he landed like maybe 1 or 2 hits. This is where the first actual toxic baby killer introduces himself into the fight in the form of that Concavenator, who was clearly on the same side as the Suko, so I decided to just leave that and go see what that baby Rex was up to. And you already know we gotta get some cool cinematic shots of our Spino walking over there. Anyway, this is what the tiny Rex was doing. He was hungry and hunting this critter, which he succeeded at, but almost immediately after killing the critter he got attacked by the Concavenator, so I started roaring and running over as fast as my Spino could go to try and protect it. But the Rex, credit to him, he actually landed quite a few solid bites on the Concavenator himself, but luckily now I was here, hopefully I was able to keep him safe, because I've been in this situation many months ago when I grew my Rex, and you know, having someone around to protect you when you're this small is always nice. So I wanted to give back for once instead of only taking. After we got the Concavenator very low, we actually got attacked by this small Hetzegopteryx as well. So he got it even lower, but the Conk obviously knew what he was doing and quickly replenished the health of the tiny hats as well, and then he came back for my little Rex friend, which of course we weren't gonna let happen, and he just stood there roaring at us for like 3 minutes, and then he kind of gave up. And that's I think he is the Spino that we're gonna see later on, because I think he switched. But whilst me and the Rex were going to hunt the thicket, we saw this tiny little baby Styra and signaled that we were friendly before moving on towards Hunter's Thicket. My tiny Rex buddy was very hungry, so got this critter out of a burrow, and believe it or not, he was swimming over from one of the islands in the middle, so you're gonna see him serve us here in a bit. And I had the critter already ready for him, but for the keen-eyed viewers in the background, you could already see the bright white albino Spino coming, and I have a suspicion that it is the Concavinator that tried to kill us earlier, but I don't know. As you can see, I'm desperately trying to signal that we're friendly, but by the way that he's moving over, and even now, I'm signaling that we're friendly, but he just goes straight for my tiny Rex friend, so I jump in there. He gets a stomp off, unfortunately kills the tiny Rex, and I was on full attack mode, fed by rage, because by this time I spent probably 30-40 minutes protecting that tiny Rex already, so it's gonna piss me off that he got killed in this way. But you know, now was the time to test out my new learned Spino skills, and I know I'm still probably very much below average on the Spino, but you know, if you see where I started, I'm getting somewhere. But I already kinda got him on the run, but that's where this Suko introduced himself as well, and he was, unfortunately for me, on the same team as the Spino, so now I had to deal with both of them. But of course my main goal being to kill this albino Spino, because he's the one that killed my little Rex friend. But had to quickly give up the pursuit to fight the Suko as well, so that's what we did. This might have been the same Suko that we were fighting before, I don't know. I think he has a bit of a different skin now, but he could have changed it obviously in the time that he was away. But got him pretty, well, not that low yet, but this white Spino was really starting to feel the damage now, and as you can see by the looks on on his body, I got him to pretty much 1 or 2 taps away from death. And unfortunately for me though, he was a swim speed build, and I'm a pretty much full defense build, so he was easily able to swim away from me, but that didn't deter me from chasing him for my urge for revenge for killing my little friend. But we couldn't forget about the Suko either, obviously, because he was still in the fight too. But for now it was just me trying to stay as close as I could to the Spino in the hopes that he would get stuck somewhere or anything, and then me being able to kill it. By this point we are both completely out of stamina, but you know, because he's a swim speed build and I'm a defense build, he still has the advantage because he can still move faster in water. But I still wasn't ready to let him go, and I still really wanted him dead, so we continued the pursuit into this next part of the river, which he obviously crossed way faster than me, and but you know, we didn't give up on the pursuit, and we continued following him into the river that runs in between Rainbow Hills and Rockfall Hills. But this is where he made a bit of an unexpected move, which is gonna kinda catch me off guard a little, but it's more because I thought it was that stupid that I didn't really expect it. But his plan obviously was to go back towards his Suko friend, but he would have to get around me obviously to do that. So I thought he was gonna make his final stand there. So I went in there very overconfidently and actually hit him twice, but it was just his trick to just, circle around me and then go back to his Suko. Which obviously, as you can see, he succeeded at. So that left me in the situation again where it's once again a 2v1, but of course still the main goal is that Spino. But I couldn't fully focus on him because the Suko was after me again as well, so I had to go for him and unfortunately abandon my chase of the Spino and fully focus on the Suko now. And after absolutely getting his ass handed to himself, he made a attempt at retreat as well. You can see the Spino in the background as well. But this Suko completely wasted all of his stamina trying to run around me to attack me, and he got himself trapped in a dead end there. That's where I managed to kill him, and the Spino, seeing that I killed his friend and his only savior, he used that opportunity to get out of there as well. But I didn't kill, unfortunately couldn't quite finish off the Spino, which I really wanted, but I managed to kill his buddy in the end, and I hope that did a bit of justice for the tiny little Rex. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!